皆さんいつも見てくださってありがとうございます。KachokTVのティナです。現在は東京ビッグサイトに来ておりまして、本日ここで開催されるモビリティショーに来ている外国の方にインタビューしていきます。My name is Christina. What is your name?
Lachlan,
Lachlan, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia. And tell me, what brought you here to this motor show?
Yeah, well, just in Japan for a holiday and quite interested in cars, especially the new ones coming out, or the electric vehicles. So I decided to come along and have a look and see what's coming up, what new vehicles there are, and
Have you already found something interesting?
Yes, there's quite a bit, especially all the new electric vehicles and also the engine swaps where they have older cars with electric motors in them. That's pretty cool. It's probably my favorite thing. So yeah.
Do you drive Japanese cars in Australia? Is it common?
Yes, I drive a Subaru Forester. Yeah.
So what Japanese cars are kind of popular in Australia? And is it quite common? Would you say like it's common to drive Japanese cars,
Yes,
or like mostly Western?
Mostly Japanese at the moment. There's quite a few European as well, but a lot of Land Cruisers, Patrols, bigger SUVs and crossovers, and they're very popular. Yeah.
Why are they popular?
I think that just everyone likes the room, the space that they have, and especially Toyota Hiluxes. They were one of the biggest sellers for quite a while. All the tradies, and everyone seems to use them. So yeah.
How do you like it so far?
Yeah, really good. Really enjoying. First time going overseas as well, so really enjoying it.
Yeah. Wow, that's
So
really cool.
really exciting. So
Wow,
yeah.
that's interesting. How do you, like? Is there something that surprised you, or like you found wow?
Well, I heard how polite and clean it is, and it's just it's a lot more polite and easy. It's actually quite easy to get around. For not because I don't know the language, I thought it'd be pretty difficult, but it's very easy, very clean. Yeah.
Is there something that you found very different from Australia?
Well, mainly how kind and nice everyone is, and everyone, no matter how crowded it is, everyone makes room for you, and it's really nice. Yeah, wouldn't get that in Australia. Everyone's sort of for themselves, sort of thing. So. Yep.
わあ、フェラーリいいですね。すごくかっこいいです。反対側はランボルギーニです。わお、有名ですね。これは有名です。夢が叶うでしょうか、いつか。My name is Christina. What is your name?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you're from Mexico.
I'm from Mexico.
So how did you end up here? What are you doing here?
Just having fun, looking for cars and looking what's new in the industry.
So you love the cars, as I can see.
Yeah. You know, today when Mexico is Formula One racing, so I like Red Bull.
So do you drive Japanese cars in Mexico? Is it popular?
I think so, but I've been living in Japan, so I'm.
Oh, you've been living in Japan for how long?
6 years.
6 years. That's a while.
Yeah, it's already.
So tell me about this show. Is there something that brought your interest, that caught your eye?
Yeah, I think that it's very interesting that there are a lot of electric cars, EVs.
Yes, true.
But I don't see that in Japan, at least there are like many charging stations. So I think that's, like maybe you're thinking to get an EV, but on the other side, it's difficult to find a charging station in Japan. So
do you drive in Japan?
Yeah, I drive.
Do you have like your car? What do you drive?
Toyota Boxy.
Toyota? Do you like Toyota in general?
I like Toyota, yes, but I think that how can I say? We basically bought it because it's the most popular. I like a little bit more Nissan.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the quality, I prefer Nissan. But now Toyota, that's something we were talking about today, because I think the new designs from Toyota are really good. So,
that's true.
I think something changed in Toyota.
幼い頃の私のナンバーワン夢です。ブガティウェイロンです。当時発売された時に世界で最も速い車でした。What would you say are the most popular cars in Mexico?
I think when I left, by far Nissan. Nissan was the most popular.
Out of
Yeah.
all, like not only Japanese.
Yeah,
but all.
I remember that it was like 25% market share. So,
Wow.
you know, in Mexico there are like maybe over 30 brands because of the trades with US and Canada. So a lot of brands go to Mexico and they try to export cars to the US, you know, or having a lot of.
But why do you think Nissan is popular in Mexico?
There are at least one plant in Mexico, so producing cars I think is cheaper. I mean, you know, so when they try to import cars in Mexico, it gets more expensive because of the shipping. So the price, quality, and variety, you know, so and from all ranges, right, from very cheap to a little bit more expensive sedans, big sedans, SUVs. So yeah, and I think they also start moving into SUVs like very soon there, and SUVs became very popular.
So I'm originally from Russia myself, and my family are like the biggest fans of Toyota because it's very, very reliable. Like it doesn't cost much in maintenance, and it doesn't break.
Yeah, they are very.
My father,
They last a lot.
Yeah, like he could drive it like for, and my brother also, like they're totally fan of Land Cruiser because it's just like you can run it for like decades,
For
basically.
decades. Yeah, I think the problem that Toyota maybe had in Mexico is that maybe the designs, you know, so are not. They don't like Mexico. Maybe they don't like so much Toyota's design.
Oh,
So-
prefer Nissan.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
Nissan or maybe some other brands, because again, producing in Mexico maybe is because maybe they have to import these kind of models, so they become a little more expensive, and then maybe you can start looking into maybe a BMW, you know, or something like that. So when you compare Toyota or a different brand, okay, I prefer to go different brand.
Like you say that Nissan are the most popular, but exactly like what kind of models?
The thing is that they were producing like the cheapest models there. For example, the Versa, and I forget the name of the other one that is like a hatchback. So a lot of people buy them for taxis, you know, or like small cars.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but also let's say the SUVs has before in Mexico we used to have Rogue and X-Trail. So in some other countries they were only selling X-Trail or Rogue, but in Mexico we used to have both, you know. So that it was also very popular.
So what would you say like are like top 3 or top 5 like most popular?
Right now,
cars?
I wouldn't know, but for example, I think like the entry level cars, you know, because they are using it for a lot for Uber, so and taxis like Versa, that was very popular. So and I don't know, maybe Sentra, so that is like a small sedan. Yeah, and I don't know if they are still selling the Altima, that is like Accord, like similar type of car. So those are also very, very popular. They tend to have a lot of equipment and I cannot say affordable, but let's say that the
Cost
value,
performance
yeah,
is
the
good,
value
yeah.
is good. So and also again because it's the biggest brand in Mexico, you can find a dealer in every city, you know, so for maintenance purpose, and yeah, so parts you can find them everywhere in Mexico. So that's also I think important.
こちらは日産の第2号のコンセプトカーです。めちゃめちゃかっこいいこの想像力の方々たちは。My name is Christina. What are your names?
I'm Justin.
Brad? Glenn?
Nice to meet you. And you're all from Australia, right?
We're all from Australia, yes.
So tell me what brought you here to this exhibition?
Plane?
Plane.
Bullet train and a bus?
We're over here as part of a Mitsubishi council and we've been over here test driving the new Triton that you will see inside
the
there.
ute?
That's the ute that's on show inside. So we've been test driving that yesterday or the day before.
Wow.
And part of our experience of being over here was to come to the motor show and have a look at our stand and others.
How was it?
It's
Good.
great.
Hopefully there's some future product there that we can sell.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's really
yeah.
cool.
We
So,
see things here that we don't get in Australia, so we can see a few different things here. So yeah.
So what would you say is something you don't see in Australia?
The Delica, so a lot of brands have lots of things that we don't get. Australia's quite hard on car laws and regulations, so Japan and other parts of the world allow more cars into their country than what we do. So we see a lot of cars that drive around on the streets here that we can't have.
We'd like to sell that, but will never come to Australia. Yeah, yeah. Yep, so we've been in there for 2 hours, that's probably enough.
Our feet have worn out and we've come out and bought a drink because we were
yeah.
thirsty,
Dry
and
zero.
we realise it's zero now, but mentally I'm satisfied.
Very
So
un-Australian of you. That's right. Very un-Australian.
it'd be wrong to tip it out even for zero alcohol content, so yeah, we're not doing that. So yeah.
Do you like the beer?
Yeah, the beer's good. If it was 4.00, it might be better, but that's okay.
May as well get a bottle of water.
So how long have you been in Japan already?
We got here.
Friday morning at 5:30.
Friday morning.
Yeah, so big trip. We had a big day.
It's not your first time, right?
No,
No.
we've all been to Japan a few times. Yeah,
Yep. So 10-hour flight from Australia overnight.
And then we had to get another flight to Nagoya,
Nagoya we went to, I think.
Bullet train to Kyoto.
and then we went to Mitsubishi's factory in Okazaki. Drove the car, then got the train back to Kyoto that night. So yeah, big couple of days. Yeah.
There was about quite a large period of time where we hadn't had a shower. So we were a little bit smelly there for a day
Yeah,
or so,
that's
but that's all right.
We've had one this morning though. You're
We-
safe.
we did.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
I don't
morning
feel
when we get home, we fly home tonight. Tomorrow morning might not be the same answer, but
No,
sure.
no.
川崎忍者の40周年です。Tell me, what kind of cars are popular in Australia?
Like everywhere in the world, Toyota's got the biggest market share. They've got about 22%.
What models?
So the Hilux, obviously big seller,
biggest seller.
RAV4, Land Cruiser. So they've basically got a car in every segment.
Large four-wheel drives and SUVs. We're a large towing nation.
We're very
Like
outback. We like to adventure and go on drives and things, so it doesn't take
Caravan,
long
jet
to.
skis, boats,
Yeah.
Yeah,
everything.
what different market than everywhere else in the world? Yeah, Australians lots of the big caravans on the back and go. It's a very big country, so we like to drive.
We have a lot of designated population areas and then lots of gaps in between where we all like to go adventuring somewhere. So Mitsubishi's Triton Utes are very, very popular in Australia, hence why we're over here seeing that, because it's very important for us. So.
Very important car. Yeah.
So
So what are the most popular models of Mitsubishi in Australia?
Outlander at the minute,
Outlander.
the new Outlander. Yeah, I want to say new Outlander. It's 2 years old now, isn't it?
it is the new look one,
But
at
it's
least.
very, very good looking car. So it's in here if you want. Have you seen it?
Not yet.
No, go and have a
Well,
look at the
we'll go.
Mitsubishi stand. Yeah.
We'll take a look later. So what is the image of the Japanese cars in Australia?
Very well received. Yeah, people reliability and quality comes to everyone's probably their lips first, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Japanese reliability, they're very well accepted everywhere in the world, but Toyota and Mazda are the leaders in Australia, and then I think we're the third popular Japanese
Not
brand.
WO, mate, the number two. got to do a better job of that.
Sorry. Mitsubishi.
日産のコンセプトカーです。中はベッドみたいになってますね。
Mitsubishi's probably third nationally in
Japanese cars are looked at
Japanese.
as very good value for money. Reliability and things is very
In
important.
fact, on the second-hand market, they're nearly the only manufacturers that are trusted for any longevity.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Toyota,
Yeah.
Subaru, Suzuki.
There's your little K car going around there, Brad.
Yeah, so this one here, that's a Mitsubishi. Maybe we'll get that possibly end of next year. That's full electric.
We don't have that yet, but it's something we want and something they're thinking about giving us. So.
The factory asked, what cars do you want? We said, give us everything you can. We'll sell everything. Give us whatever you can.
How many times exactly have you been in Japan, if you can count?
Fourth for me, I think. Still.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Yeah, 3 for me.
So
Yeah.
what do you think about Japan?
Oh, we love it.
We're saying they're very
beautiful
love
place.
the people and the culture. Very respectful, very polite people.
Very clean.
Very
Very
clean.
clean, yeah.
For the
Lo-
density
love
of
the
the
food.
population.
Sometimes we say, what is that? We don't know what we're eating, but we'll try it anyway.
We're very trusting because we just eat it anyway.
But very polite people. Yeah, very nice country. Yep.
では皆さん本日はここまでにします。いかがでしたか？ぜひコメントで聞かせてください。また次の動画を見逃さないようにチャンネル登録、ベルの通知お願いします。じゃあ、See you! Bye!